Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And I have with me the wonderful Alice, or Aley, from Heart and Soul Connected.
Yeah.
Hello, my friend. How are
Hello.
you?
I am A-okay. I got my taxes started today. Getting there, even though I don't want to send them in right away. And I went to the grocery store. I did two
Oh my
big
gosh.
things today. Yes.
Woohoo!
I know.
I did nothing. Well, no, that's not true. I did put out a video, and I'll probably, either later on tonight, I'll probably put out a couple more, just so that I can have, stuff that plays fairly regularly or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
I need to do that too, I think. Yeah.
It just, then they're short, 10, 15, 20 minutes at most. It's easy to digest. Most people can listen to that and so on. So there we go. And just quickly, Michelle from Astrological Tarot. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Nice to see you here. Linda Kennedy. We've got Donna Marie, Laura Hammond Davis, Patrick Duncan. Hello, MK. Hello.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us for Story in the Cards. So this is
a reminder of sass and satire.
Yep. Sass and satire. Yeah. If you don't know what satire is, Google it. Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Satire. Yeah. We take a look at some of the things that are in the news, and we can use our nasty cards to read on it. Meant to lighten the mood. Never ever do we encourage violence of any sort. No. Right? No. But sometimes you gotta laugh or you're gonna lose your mind.
That's for sure.
So here we laugh. We laugh. Yep. So hello, Anita King and artist Liz Moonchild. Hello.
And hi, Charlie.
Yeah. Nice to see you here. So I was as I was searching for things that we could take a look at, and oh my goodness, I mean, there is so much out there that we could be doing a continual show for days and days and days.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I agree. Yeah. You wake up in the morning and you say, wonder if there's going to be anything interesting today.
Yeah. Those days are over.
Those days are over.
Yeah, when you have to think, okay, what am I going to read on? I should put out a video. What can I read on? Oh, I've already done that once. No, it's like throw a dart, and there's you're going to hit something that's major.
That's very true.
Yeah, the big announcement, I guess, or whatnot today was that Villain 47 has said that he is ending Biden's classified intelligence briefings. Oh. It's payback time.
Oh, Lord.
Because if he says he's not getting those briefings anymore, then that means no one is going to tell Biden what's going on.
That's right. Well, he's only getting retribution because that's what happened to him.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, one of them sold state secrets, entertainment purposes only, YouTube. And the other one didn't. But yeah, absolutely. This is, the big baby's having a hissy fit. So
well, yeah. And I heard something very fascinating today. Apparently, in the last time that the Cheeto was in the office, he didn't go to the Kennedy Center Awards anyway, but he decided this time to say that he and his lovely bride won't be ever attending them because it would be it would take away from the artists that are going to be there and to making it too, let's say, political. And I thought I laughed my butt off when I heard that. It was like,
Yes.
give me a break. They'll probably find a way to possibly boo, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or maybe he wasn't invited.
Well, maybe.
And you know, this is his way was, well, you know, we weren't going to attend anyway. I was washing my hair that day, so you know, it's okay.
But it isn't until November, I don't think. That's funny. That's the funniest part of it. It's like it's in the fall, you know. It doesn't have to say it now, but anyway, yeah. I thought that was
no. It's just putting it out there, and you know, I mean, good for him for thinking that you know, he's going to be around in November. That's being really optimistic.
It is being optimistic. That's very true. And then it says here he can bring his own seat to the table.
There you go.
Hopefully, the seat is not stained with certain
bodily fluids.
Bodily fluids, yeah.
Yeah. I think that, you know, I mean, he's going down the open road. So just letting us know that, you know, anything that comes up, well, he's too busy. He's going to be too busy.
That's very true. Very true. Yeah.
Oh, God. So, does he really believe that because he says I'm cutting off Biden's classified intelligence briefings, that all of a sudden Biden isn't going to know what's going on?
Well, remember, he apparently, according to some folks in that administration, he's kind of loony bins anyway. So there's your, you know, he's probably is worried that he might sell state secrets or classified documents to make money. Who knows? You know.
Apparently, yeah. No, God, this man is a rock. Yeah. It is. Yeah, like, you know, shake your head.
And look at Biden has baby angels all around him.
Yes,
he doesn't have to worry. He's cool as a cucumber. Yep.
Totally.
Hey, Sherry.
Totally. Yeah. Hello, Sherry, Amanda Carroll, Annie Hamlet. Nice to see you guys. And yeah, Amanda Carroll says she doesn't believe he was invited to the Super Bowl either.
No, I agree with you. And actually, it is interesting because accordingly, someone who is familiar with orders that are given to those who get deployed, that they are they're being called to the capital or no, the capital city to this weekend. And I thought, really? Well, why is that? Because I thought he would be in New Orleans, you know, but you just never know. You just never know what the deal is, you know? Yeah. Oh, I remember that too, Charlie. Fractured Fairy Tales with Hans Conried.
Lovely. Lovely. And I think that, yes, a lot of people are going to be boycotting the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And
I never watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I love football.
Do you?
I love football. But I watch Canadian football. And it's funny that I'm doing a lot of Canadian things all of a sudden.
Well, you should be. You know what I love about the fact that we play hockey with you guys. And I just love it because now when the national anthem is played, there's an awful lot of boos coming from one side.
Yes, there is.
Yes,
there is. So yeah. Oh, Sherry says that he is that they are preparing for him.
Oh, that might be.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Sherry Nola is preparing for film 47. There you go. Well, that's good. That's good. He can find out what it's like to have that that many people boo him at the same time.
If only that would happen, I might be a little bit happy about that. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
It would not make me sad.
It wouldn't make me very sad either. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he congratulated the Kansas City Chiefs from the great state of Kansas because he's.
Yeah.
Aren't they from Missouri? Aren't they? I think so. I don't know. Maybe it's right on the line. Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? But anyway,
I did hear today that the head of the NCAA, like the president of the NCAA, has put in his resignation. Yes, I know. That's what I thought. And because he has signed that no transgendered women can play in college sports. And there are actually, I think, only 2 women that would have ever done it. So it's not like a big problem. So yeah.
No, it isn't. No. And Sunflower Down Under, thank you. Absolutely. You can watch us in replay. She is out shopping at the moment. So she's going to catch us in replay. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
So yeah, I recently purchased a couple items from Walmart, and that was before the 1st of the month. And when he did go ahead with the tariffs, I marched into Walmart and said, "You can have them back. Thank you. I'd like a refund." I did have to pick up a few things, so I just drove a little further to a Canadian store.
Good.
And I did pay more for a good majority of the items I bought, but you know what?
Yeah,
I paid it gladly. I paid it gladly.
I would be doing the same very exact thing.
Yes.
Only there's just apparently it was on, it was off, it was on, it was off. But I'm hearing that in BC, I believe, and maybe in New Brunswick, they're not going to put any of the alcohol back up that is American. No, it's done. Yeah, they're going to have their and I say good for you. Good for you.
And there's a lot of the liquor stores, because we do have, well, you can call them independently owned liquor stores. They used to be controlled by the Liquor Control Board of Canada. But now, you can, they can be quote unquote independent. And a lot of them, yes, they've taken things off the shelf and they've put signs up on the front door saying we support Canadian.
I love it. And up on the what is it, on the the tabs that will say made in Canada now. So there's one good thing that's come of this, and that is we tend to take our country for granted in some ways.
Yes.
And it's always good to be reminded that when things are good, they're good.
Yes.
So
exactly. And I've been there's a few things that still I'm going to need to pick up. And I checked, there's a couple local markets around me that operate on the weekends, and one of them does operate all week, and they have different stalls, different things that they sell. And a good portion of what they have there are, let's say, Hutterite eggs, which that's what I buy, Hutterite eggs, because when I crack open the egg, it is orange on the inside.
Oh, right? Really? They're duck eggs, are they? Is that what it is? Ducks?
Sorry?
Are they ducks?
No.
Oh.
No. Eggs. Okay. Eggs from chickens, but they're not fed a whole bunch of garbage.
Oh, okay, right? Sure.
So,
yeah.
And it makes a big difference when you're having bacon and eggs, when you're baking and so on. But they also sell items from the Hutterite colonies, like vegetables, like fruit, like meat.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
So you know what? I can support local.
Sure you can.
And
that's what we're trying to do here too.
Yes.
Not these oligarchs. Yeah. Absolutely.
Exactly. And what was really funny? was, and this when I was getting
14.
I got decent eggs. Whoa, for 18 eggs. Ooh. Yeah, that's a bit pricey.
When I went into Trader Joe's today, you could only get 112. I didn't get any because I didn't need any, but you could only get one per family. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And that's good. I mean, that's the way it should be anyway. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And yeah, Angus Reid, which is a polling company here in Canada, that they might be in the US as well, recently did a poll, and they determined that 91% of Canadians want Canada to rely less on the US in terms of future things, preferring that to repairing relations. And there's a good number of people who have canceled their holidays.
Yes, I noticed that.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate because the majority of us realize that what is happening is not regular Americans. Regular Americans do not hate us. They do not hate Mexicans. They hold no ill will towards us, and we don't hold any ill will towards them. Right. We share the world's longest undefended border.
That's right. And for since what, 1700, 1800, whatever,
exactly. We respect those boundaries. We have a lot of similar values and so on. So we realize that it's not what it doesn't apply to most Americans. It only applies to a few. And just like we have to go along for the ride, as some of the mega supporters learn difficult lessons the hard way. They'll have to go along with us as So anyway, now
no, there was a gal that said she was going to Boston for on Blue Sky, and she was Canadian. She was going to fly into Boston for a concert or something, and she said she sold her tickets, and she said she's not coming because she doesn't want to support. And I said, I'm sorry that but I understand. But I did say, that Boston is a very blue state, very blue. Oh, I understand. She said, yes. And so I think a lot of people really do understand in Canada that it isn't most of
No, it isn't Americans. It is a very, very, this very small handful of Americans. Or who call themselves Americans. And let's forget, there's a couple of them in there that really aren't American. So there's that. And yes, Donna Marie, we stand stronger together. Yes,
we do. We definitely do.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I heard about today, and I don't know if you are familiar with this individual, but he is apparently he works for Elon Musk, and he's one of the experts at Doge. Okay. Yeah. Very, very well educated. He just finished high school. Good for him. He's 19 years old, and he goes by the screen name of Big Balls 6914.
Yes, he's very classy young man.
Very, very classy. So that's one of the decision makers who is going to have access to some of your personal information. He could get excited in responding to an email and push the wrong button, and all of a sudden something that you're waiting for disappears. But anyway, there some judges have stepped forward and have said, oh, no. No, you can't do that.
Right.
So thank goodness that the judges are stepping forward. I just wanted everyone to know about Big Balls 6914 because, if you look him up and if you can give that poor boy a little bit of support, because, 19 is, well, that's a pretty tough age.
Well, we could collectively get some money together, maybe send him a jock strap. That may help.
Yeah, that is a great idea. I hadn't even thought of that.
I know.
That's how you deal with big balls.
We can be very supportive.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And, when I mentioned this to my son, he said, well, I'd like to see proof. So, I'm hoping that soon we'll have proof that, maybe they're big for another reason. I don't know.
Well, that's very true. You never know.
You never know. So there. Okay. 19 states, as a matter of fact, are suing to stop Doge from accessing Americans' personal info.
Right.
19 states.
Yep.
And if anyone's keeping count, for the, I think, 18 days that Trump has been in power, that's about 2 lawsuits a day. And so far, the majority of them have gone against him. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's all I'm saying.
That's very true. And so, just so you know, if you're living in a state that is predominantly blue, you might want to write to your folks, because I did. I wrote to our attorney general, and I said, we need to be included in this. Please get on the ball and get that taken care of, and hopefully, we'll hear back and get things going. We've been sending out a minimum of 2 letters a day.
Yes.
Here. So
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now is not the time to disengage. Now is the time to engage. Do what you can. And it occurred to me before I came on here. I thought, what would happen? What would happen? Just pretend if you lived in a place where things were, if you were in a country where things were going downhill. And what if all the workers in that country decided that one day next week, no one is going to show up for work?
And that's what has been actually asked for. I think it's March 15th, or it's the end of February. I can't remember. Do not go to work. Do not buy anything.
No.
Do not don't watch TV. Don't
Stay at home in your pajamas, read a good book.
There you go.
And just relax. Just relax. So okay. All right. Well, I'm glad I'm picking up what the collective is putting down. That's good.
Yep, you are. And I'm just going to mention something that I saw a picture today. I don't know if everybody knows who Bill Belichick is, but he used to own the Patriots, I believe. I don't think he still does, though. Yes. And he's probably 75 or 80. I don't know. He's an old guy. And he had his picture taken. Where was he? He was going somewhere with his girlfriend. And she's 19, I believe.
Aww.
And I
19 is a great age.
She's at a great age. I'm seeing that. She could be with big balls instead, and I don't know why she chose
she isn't.
Balls. Yeah.
But
anyway, he doesn't have the money probably. But somebody posted it on social media, and I said, "Oh, is that Bill and his granddaughter?" And I know they probably thought I was serious, but I wasn't. But that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Absolutely. So yes, Will, well, how do I want to ask this? Will the states be successful in cutting off access to Doge personnel? And I'm wondering, should we be pronouncing it as Doge, or should we be pronouncing it as Felon 47, which I think is doggy?
It's either that or you could call it douche.
Douche. Yeah, there is that too.
Until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. Look at this. DOA.
DOA.
Yeah, dead on arrival.
Absolutely. And yeah, I got the world. Yeah, I think your days are numbered. It's not going to work, but thanks for trying. Thanks for trying.
We cannot insult doggies. That's right, S. Steele. So yes, it will be douche. Yeah, I think that would be good. Yeah,
totally. So,
I wanted to mention something I did see today about ice, not ice cream, unfortunately, but 40 Indian not native Indians from India were taken out on a plane, and they were shackled by the feet, and it takes quite a while to get there, and they would not let them stand up, and when they went to the restroom they had to walk like they were like they were prisoners. Their hands and their feet were bound. I thought that's not a very nice way of treating somebody, but then again, I guess I'm just not in the same league as some other folk.
No, but, no, and you're right. You're right, and oddly enough, that is a really good segue to one of the things, that apparently, the U.S. seized a Venezuelan aircraft in the Dominican Republic, and it's the second one that they've seized in less than a year, due to violations of U.S. sanctions, export controls, and money laundering. And Marco Rubio was there to do the seizure or whatever, and he said that the sanctions were put in place because Venezuela and the Venezuelan government is violating human rights. I about fell off my chair because I thought, really? You're going to seize the plane because they're violating human rights, and then you're going to put a bunch of Venezuelans on a plane, and you're going to fly them there so that Maduro can torture them because that's okay?
Yeah.
How do you square that? How does that work?
I know.
Yeah. Ain't that, yes, Patrick, ain't that rich? Absolutely. Hey, Suzanne.
Yeah.
So the Felon 47 support of Maduro is well known. So, I just think that this is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely.
On the positive side, more and more people they're waking up to the reality. They're they really, really honestly are. And more I'm seeing the videos when people are saying, well, but not my daughter-in-law, like, you know what, not my grandkids. And well, what, I'm a teacher. What do you mean I'm not going to get this or not going to get that?
There's an actress that her husband was and she voted for him. I'm hearing a lot of this now.
Yes.
people that voted. There's a guy down in Miami, I believe, and he's a Cuban, but he was here illegally. But he worked for him. He stumped him, and he's been gone, taken out of here. Yeah.
Sorry about your luck.
Yeah.
It's like I said the other day. You're surprised that the leopards are coming to eat your face after you voted for the leopards eating faces party.
Yeah. Like, what part didn't you understand? I guess. Yeah.
Totally. So, I don't think that this is going to work out very well for Venezuela.
Yeah.
Let me see what else did I have on here. Yes, the judge. Hold on. Judge says that he will temporarily block Felon 47 from placing thousands of U.S. aid workers on paid leave.
Well, he did say that, but then Pam Bondi said that he doesn't have to agree to that. He's got immunity. He doesn't have to worry about anything like that. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Who's in control? Who's in control?
Big balls, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hello, Denise Fletcher. Hello, Rose Blue.
Yeah.
And restraining order number 7 could be. I think that there would be a lot of pushback against Pam Bondi in terms of, okay, legally, you're supposed to be enforcing the law. This is what the law says. How can you just, arbitrarily say that no, this doesn't apply to him? So okay.
Yeah. Give him a blanket, everything.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that maybe it is entirely possible that, she would have done that for the soundbite more than anything else, but probably said, well, just leave it with me. I'll take care of it.
Right? Do you notice how they all kind of look like Barbie?
They do.
Yeah. She's one of them.
Yeah, exactly. It's, you can twist their head in any direction, bob it this way, bob it that way. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, totally. Is this going to backfire on Pam Bondi? Oh, she's trying rewritten history.
Oh boy. Oh my God, Marina. Oh Lord.
Oh, folks. Yeah.
And they're burning books. Look at that. And so that's the other thing. Somebody asked a question about the Department of Education, and the man that's a muskrat, he said, oh, there is no such department in the federal government. And the person that was going to be in charge of it, who I believe was, is she the one that's the head of the WWE? He said all they'll be teaching is reading, writing, and arithmetic. That's all we're going to have anybody teach our kids. So we'll just make sure that that dictatorship stays completely all set. Just scratch your dot in. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing else. Nothing else. Yeah. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. Absolutely. And you can think, you can have a career in the WWE. You can, like one of the big companies. You can,
it's
be
wrestling.
A worker. Yeah, wrestling. But Linda McMahon, that's her name.
Oh, it's Linda. Yeah, that's who it is.
Linda McMahon.
Innocent Potato says that Bondi is a Scientologist. I had no idea.
Neither did I.
Does she also jump on couches? I bet she could go in and see JD and jump on his couch anytime. Get it all set up for him. Yeah.
Totally. Well, now, allegedly, and from what I hear, they both prefer the same eyeliner. they both shop at the same place, and there's a particular
Oh,
eyeliner that
oh,
that they
okay.
both favor. So, allegedly. What do I know?
Alleged. Yeah.
Allegedly. Yeah. And yes, there was hold on, there was something here that spiritual hack said internet, where are we? Hold on. International Criminal Court prosecutor Karine Khan is the first person to be hit with economic and travel sanctions authorized by US President Donald Trump to target the War Crimes Tribunal.
Yeah, well, Benny is still with Donnie right now. And Donnie actually pulls the chair out for Benny. And they have decided to sanction the ICC because both of them don't belong, of course, but both of them, they're going to sanction them because they're doing illegal stuff, like really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And there are dozens of countries who expressed unwavering support for the ICC,
Yes,
International Criminal Court, after Trump imposed sanctions on its staff. And it was the ICC last year who issued an arrest warrant for Benny over alleged war crimes. They also issued it against the Hamas leader for alleged war crimes. But
I love that, Patrick. I mean, how the hell do you sanction a criminal court? Hey, let's try this. Let's throw it against the wall and see if it sticks.
See what's up. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So no, I think this what I'm feeling, and what I'm more than anything else, is that all these things, it's kind of like one twig on top of another, right? And it's all going to come crashing down.
Yeah.
Because there so many countries, so many people, so many are banding together.
Yeah.
Right? They're saying, okay, well, look what's happening over there. It could happen here. So, yes, Suzanne, crazy town. Yeah, crazy town in a crazy upside down world. Yeah. Yeah.
If you have not noticed, wired.com, and isn't that like a computer company or a magazine or something? Anyway, they're doing extensive coverage on all the wonderful BS that's happening that the other media outlets are afraid to say.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance to check Wired out, you may get some interesting situations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And yes, Charlie, they want us to be upset and afraid. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So so one of the best ways to deal with that is to realize that is what they're trying to do. They're trying to get your goat. They're going to put things in front of you that are going to make you think, holy shit. Yeah, they're coming after me.
Yeah.
And recognize that that's what's happening, and don't give in to that.
Right.
And I know that is easier said than done. And
absolutely.
I do feel like I am still one or two steps removed from it. But we're looking at our election coming up, and it is scary to think that there are people here in Canada who can see what's going on in the US and are thinking that, well, you know what, if I vote for this guy, he's not going to do that.
Right. And even Susan Collins from Maine, give me a break.
Yes.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, really, Susan? You don't think so?
Yeah. I'm concerned.
I know.
Yeah.
Cry me a river.
Yes.
I want to say a couple things to those of you who are in the chat that may be on Social Security or disability. Please go in and check your account. Just, if you can, change your be careful because they're saying that they're downloading the information onto their own server, and they're also saying they don't know what the hell they're really doing. And so I went in and I double checked and I printed out what I get. And the other thing that you can do is look for any class action suits that, because this is privacy. We are all entitled to privacy under, and this is illegal. This is totally illegal. And so, keep your eyes and ears out for that, and complain and write and call your people and tell them this is BS.
Yes,
and now they're getting, tomorrow or something, they're going into the Medicare. They want to get rid of that too. So it's just totally absurd, the whole thing. And I think it was, who was it that wanted to, it was Mike Lee from Utah. He wanted to gut Medicare and Social Security many years ago. And that's what started this whole thing. So,
absolutely.
Good morning. Good. And you can freeze your credit too, because they have your social. Yes. There you go. Yep. You can do that.
Change your, make sure that you regularly change your passwords. I know it's a pain in the patootie. I know that. But regularly, like every week or so, change your password so that it may not be a lot
harder anyway. A little bit harder.
Make it harder. Make it work for them. So
there's a new site called ID. What is it called again? Something ID. ID Gov or ID something. And you can go in there and you can check it, and you can print out your Social Security record, which is recommended. Have a hard copy of it. The other thing is I filed an extension for IRS. I also, to freeze your credit, you go to the two major credit bureaus, TransUnion and Equifax.
Equifax, yes.
Yep. You go in there and you don't have to pay. I actually go through Credit Karma because I like them.
Yes.
And you can go in there and do that anytime you want. And what it really does is if somebody tries to apply for credit under your name, they won't be able to do it. And they will let you know that they can't give you the credit that you want. And you're going to go, I didn't want any. And so, so you'll know what's going on. Yep.
Exactly.
Experian is the other one. There's Experian. That's the third one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Yep. Thank you, ladies.
They're the big ones. You guys are so well informed. You really are.
Yeah.
And
not fast.
It's amazing.
Sorry.
It's amazing how the things that we're talking about are all things that I had written down and thought, well, we can talk about this. We could and it's just it's coming up, which is fabulous. Okay, here's in Bizarro World. The State Department lays out plans for $7 billion plus arms deal to Israel. They're going to send $7+ billion to Israel. But they didn't have any money to send to Ukraine. I mean, you can't just manufacture money. So where's the $7 billion coming from?
Well, it could be that's a down payment on, let's say, waterfront property.
I hadn't thought of that.
That makes me so angry. That's it. And it was the cutesy little son-in-law that actually said that many years ago, that it would be great for condos and such. Yeah,
absolutely. And I just the Palestinians, well, they'll just live somewhere else. Hello, Israel.
Saudi's not happy. Yeah, Saudi's not happy about it. But Benny's already said that he's making plans. He wants to move forward with that idea. So
well, he's another one that is waiting for his come to Jesus moment. Yeah. You know what scares him? Eye for an eye.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And
Makes the whole world blind. You know what? They need to do a little bit of cord cutting, the two of them.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
But, yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Innocent Potato says, I get lots of requests to send money to Israel for widows and children.
Yeah. And you know what? It's kind of like us here in the United States. They know that we should also know that this is not everybody there.
Yes.
Because a lot of people have been in the streets. And by the way, 100,000 people in Berlin yesterday. 100,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Against Nazism. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And even in the US, people are they're starting to pay attention. There's I saw a video of a it was some kind of a store. No, it wasn't like a hardware store, but it was I don't know if I think he might have dealt with knives or something. Anyway, and a woman had come in and she had a particular knife. She also had a Nazi symbol that she wanted him to put on the knife. And he said no.
That's against the law, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's against the law in the US, but I mean, it certainly should be. And yeah, no, she just wanted that Nazi symbol put on there. And he said, no. He said, if you'd like, you can pick out a Swiss Army knife symbol. You can pick out any other symbol. I'll put it on, but I'm not putting that on. And she just kind of looked at him and said, oh, okay. Like I think she was dumbfounded that he wouldn't do it.
I thought it was a spider. I just thought it was a spider.
But yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
When the when the shite finally hits the fan, oh man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But in the meantime, as much as you can stay positive. That doesn't mean you live life with rose-colored glasses. You do have to pay attention to what's going on. You do, have to prepare. But just know that people are doing this because they want to scare you. And why do they want to scare you?
Control.
Because control. Exactly. So no, I can be ready for the flood that may or may not ever come.
Right.
But I'm not going to be forced into, well, you better prepare because it's coming tomorrow.
Right.
Well,
or, you go around wearing hip boots for, 6 or 7 months, so kind of a waste. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my Lord. That's well, there were people in the country who wanted to name their child the leader of Germany back in 1939 name. And they decided they wanted to go in and get a cake with HB and that name on it. And now in the USA, you can't name your child that name. There's several names you can't, and that's one of them. Thank God. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. And it will I hope that I live long enough to see it, but there will come a day when it is going to be DJT. You're going to name your children anything but DJ. It's whatever. Call them Sue, but don't call them that name.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. And well, I really don't think, quite honestly, I really don't think he's anything more than a figurehead in a lot of ways. I think there are other things going on.
Oh,
that's just my thought. Yeah,
absolutely. And
was it?
Yes, artist Liz, I did watch The Beekeeper, and
I think I did see it. Yes.
OMG. If you guys haven't seen it, watch it, because it is it's going to keep you on the edge of your seat from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what else did I have? Yeah, Trudeau was speaking at a like a private concert, or no, not a private concert, conference
Uh-huh.
recently on U.S. Canadian relations and so on, and he said that yeah, you really do have to pay attention to when someone is saying, I'm going to annex Canada, because
Sorry. It's so just
yeah,
so ludicrous. It's sorry.
yeah, it could be a real thing.
Yeah,
I
true.
also, I don't know if it has helped
Yeah, I was
Trudeau.
going to ask you that too. I was going to say, because it seems like more people are happy the way he's doing than before he said he was going to step down. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that it might, more than anything, it might give the Liberals a fighting chance. I don't know if it can do anything with him, but you can certainly see the contrast
Yes.
between him and PP,
Yeah.
because PP is out there playing the Felon 47 playbook, right?
Huh?
Axe the tax, build the homes. It's yeah. So I think that some of the information that I've heard is that resoundingly Canadians have spoken with one voice and have said, no, not ever, not under any circumstance. Not, you want to put it to a referendum? No, this is not going to happen.
Good.
And I'm 67 years old, and I might have my arthritis and my back pain, but if I have to put on my faux fur coat and my boots and go someplace to stand guard, I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
I agree. I agree. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
One of the things that was announced today by what do you call it, executive order, or yesterday, was that we are pulling out of the Foreign Elections Board, or whatever it is. So that, I'm just not really that surprised by that. Because we want to continue to obfuscate elections here. So why would we want anybody looking at what we've done? Yeah.
No, exactly. Especially if you're going to be involved and you're going to have a hand in it. There was also talk today about the getting rid of OSHA.
Oh, yes. Why not? Why not?
Yes. And what was pointed out to me earlier was, oh, you know why that is? And I said, no. And was told that, well, that's because Tesla has something like they have 70% of the worker claims put in through OSHA, even though they are only 4% of the market.
Oh,
And yet
really?
they have 70% of complaints and fines against them. Yes. So I wonder, who owns Tesla? Does anybody know?
I have no idea. I thought it was a South African guy, but I'm not sure.
Felon somebody, wasn't it? Felon somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't spell felon without,
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he also had a problem with USAID because they gave money to the victims of apartheid.
The nerve.
I know.
Nerve.
Everything is personal. Every single thing. Everything. And it just shows that narcissism, they get along well together. Narcissists get along perfectly well together. Yeah.
Yes.
The FCC, they want to get rid of NPR. They want to get rid of PBS. They want to get rid of,
And anything, anything that isn't complimentary to the man baby. So yeah, if you're not ready to kiss the ring, if you're not ready to, sing his praises at every opportunity, and yeah, he'll go after you. And I saw he did a little press conference or whatever with the I don't know if it's president or prime minister or whatever of Japan. And one of the reporters asked him how he felt about Time magazine putting out a picture of Elon Musk behind the Resolute desk.
Right. Yes.
I didn't see it. Good.
Well,
Yeah,
it's quite good, actually. And this is what energy follows intention. And we know that he is he's in charge. He's in charge. And he's got big balls working with him too. So
there you go.
He's
got it
covered. Yeah.
Miracle Mile.
Yeah. There's a Tesla, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, yeah. I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Probably pooped his pants.
Yeah. And he couldn't he could not appear weak in front of the Japanese prime minister. And why is it all of a sudden that Japan is his new best friend? Japan.
Oh yes,
we're going to be working with Japan. We're going to do this with Japan. We're going to do that with Japan.
I want to know what's going on. I haven't read the article, but apparently the governor of California has a relationship, some kind of a relationship with the old man, and I don't know what happened, and I know why he's doing it. I guess because he's probably trolling him as well. But yeah. Oh yes, he is whining about a Nobel. Yes.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I mean, the nerve that they, somebody put Biden up for that. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. I didn't know that Big Ball's father owns the popcorn company.
Really? Interesting.
Oh my Lord. Oh yes.
Yeah. Buy less evil brand foods, popcorn. Well, yeah, that does it for me. That does it for me on that popcorn. Yeah. So he's doing everything very, very quickly to try to distract people. He's throwing stuff at everyone just so that you don't have time to absorb and think about anything before there's another whirlwind of what.
Well, the gish gallop is what it is. It's a gish gallop, and it's like we're just going to keep throwing things at you so you don't have time to, it's like just living in chaos. So makes sense.
Absolutely. And as much as you can, step away from it. If you find yourself getting upset by it, just don't listen to the news. Just turn it off. Be prepared, but don't be scared.
Definitely.
Anyway, we are getting close to the top of the hour, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. And Old Silver says, I'm 67 too, 1957, the largest year of the baby boomers.
Really?
I'm right there, 1957, October.
There you go.
So,
there you go. Yep.
Welcome to the club, Old Silver. So, yes, thank you for joining us. And Aley, you know how much I look forward to these. And
I do. And actually, we're going to be together again on Monday aren't we? Is that the right date to do the driving?
Yes. Yes,
yeah.
Monday. Yes, we're going to be together for Letting Spirit Drive.
Yes. No, Arthur
And
won't be with us until the end of the month, but Marina and
yes,
I will be here. Yeah.
the 24th. Yeah. And
Yeah.
am I doing it or are you doing Letting
I
Spirit
think it's
Drive?
my month. I think it's my
Okay.
month. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
And
confused.
I'm thinking of still using that intro because it's just so good.
It
But
is.
Arthur
Oh my
won't be.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I love it.
Yeah.
I would
I
definitely
know.
use it. And
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
I confuse myself every time I look at my calendar because I put up little stickers, and rather
Uh-huh.
than write out Letting Spirit Drive, I just used initials, LSD. And it's almost like when I look at it, it's like, huh, was that a Freudian slip? Like, anyway.
Yeah, come on over to this trip.
Yes. Yeah. Guaranteed good
Oh,
time.
that's great. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for being here. And we will see you later. And Aley, as
Yeah.
always, it's a pleasure.
Thank you,
Bye for
Marina. Had a
now.
great time. Thanks.